welcome to the TTT, Trixie's Tiny Taverna. And first, this week's news. In America, the latest diet craze is sweeping the nation. Air munching, filmed here, is taking hold of the young and old. I tried it myself for 2 days, but then I felt very lightheaded and returned to munching food. Love. This week I pay tribute to the beautiful Carpenter and Chaz from the comedy duo Chaz and Dave. We all had a wild night of passion in 1971 after the Gwen Guthrie Music Award, drinking tequila slammers and NyQuil. This is a sample of the song I believe Chaz recorded with the Karen that night. I myself love it. We've only just pinned down.
I don't care if you sting around here.
Kiss for luck, and we're turning gay.
Got my wife on the sideboard, eh?
Forsaken promises.
I don't care if it comes out queer.
Forsaken promises. Fantastic. And now for emails. A 42-year-old Stan Nobby of Mansfield, Nottingham asks, do vegetables grow in plastic bags all over the world? Well, here in poverty-stricken rural Spain, where I do my charity work, the peasants actually grow their own vegetables in real soil. I was actually eating this veg myself until I found out the composition of the soil. It's made from all kinds of poo and corpses. Ugh, disgusting. So I've gone back to good old plastic bags. Here is a locally grown vegetable. It took 15 gallons of local water fetched twice a day by hand and 3 broken spinal discs in the back of the man that grew them. I hope this helps you, Mr. Nobby. I'm only reading out one email this week as it's a very special episode. I'm very excited to be able to say that here at the TTT today I have a guest, Daneerys Targarden from the wonderful Game of Thrones. Hello, Dennis.
All right.
How do you like being one of the world's best-known characters?
It's all right. It gets me loads of juicy scran and plenty of hole. You wouldn't believe the amount of cock I've had since I've been on this set.
Oh, he is lovely and big. Honestly, I wish all my viewers were here just to see the uncanny resemblance. Well, I can say I'm totally smitten with her as Dolores Stinkborn Tagnut. May I touch your leg? Oh. So now it's over to the real life phone-in.
No, the name's Tim Tremble. The dragon's real.
Okay.
And for the next.
Hello, Daisy Roadkill from Rochester here. What's the best thing you've done as Daneerys Targarden?
Well, I shagged a dwarf and I made a new hole in a few people.
Disgusting.
Brilliant. And next.
Alright, this is Dave Smith from Romford in Essex. I'd like to know, is that your real hair?
Aye, yeah, but I tie it up when I'm bricklaying.
Ooh, nice. And how long would you say it is?
About 21 inches.
Ooh, yep, that is well impressive, mate.
And thank you, To all our callers, that's all we have time for. So, Dee, do you do every occasion dress as your character, Delilah Stinkbomb?
I'd go to the opening of a crack if you paid me.
Oh, how does it feel to be chased down the street?
Don't wear a costume all the time. I'm a brickie.
Oh, oh, oh my! And how much would it cost me to repair a wall?
Aye, well, that depends, hen.
Well, it's a very small job. It's just around the back. It's just a case of filling a hole. Not a very big hole. We'll discuss it after.
Aye. Oh, aye.
And the book review. Well, today the only book review is from Genghis. Would you please sign it for me?
Aye, hen.
It's fantastic.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. How did you like my book, Facebook Blues?
Well, I loved it. The emotional pull towards the characters, the easy flow, and what happens next is staggeringly brilliant. I couldn't stop laughing. Sensational. In my top 10 books. Oh, okay.
And over to last week's question. How thin is too thin? Well, if you look like this, ladies, you are showing way too much bone on the dance floor. And this answer is from 16-year-old Levy from Milton Keynes, who simply says, "My friend is so thin she can post herself. I think this is too thin. Although I would have to say that everyone does have a different size box." And now to Mrs. Ivy Turncoat says, "My friend is so thin, I often lose her and end up going home alone. I invariably find her later stuck to an item of my clothing or shoes." And Mr. Peter Frump says he likes a skinny woman and he is 6'3" tall and weighs 7 stone, that's 44 kilos, and says his girlfriend is about the same height and weight. He says they strike an impressive couple and often people stare at them in the street. Well, it's a passionate subject, I think you'll agree. And to this week's question, what is the best make of car to cavort in? Answers to the usual places: trixiebloom@hotmail.com, Facebook and Instagram as trixiebloom.author, or Twitter me senseless as Trixie_Bloom. That's underscore. I'd like to thank today's guest, and I'll meet you around the back in a moment.
Aye.
I'll see you next time. Remember to laugh and love. We must all care for each other. Today's show was brought to you by Tri-Tunnel Thrush Cream. For the concerned lady